Hey guys, today I am doing another collab and I will be showing you the products in a little bit. I'll also be showing you those later on, demonstrating how they used them and stuff. But first I'm going to go get my hair cut. I'm not exactly sure what I want to get done, but it has been since January since I got it cut, so like 11 months. Like seriously, almost exactly 11 months. It has been exactly a little bit over. Anyway, I'm going to show you my hair now, dry, and this is like how long it is. It's got a lot of dead stuff on it, and in the back, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but it kind of goes down into like this thing, like where it goes kind of like a V almost. You can see it better when it's styled. I just shampooed it and let it air dry, and I didn't do anything else to it because I didn't want to put any products in it any further than I would normally do for like going to bed or whatever, because I just didn't want anything in it whenever she started to do this stuff. So it's in long weird layers, and what I'm thinking about doing is getting something that would be more straight across. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I hope to be able to show you what it looks like dry like this, and then another like video where, or another part of the video where that I've got it styled. It may be that I just show you the things in the next few videos or whatever so you can see it, but I'm going to get my hair cut now, and I'll be back to share the products with you guys. And I know I said I wasn't going to be doing many collabs, but I do have a couple coming up that I had forgotten about because we were talking about doing the me and the people, you know, we had talked about it, and then nothing happened for a while, and I thought, oh well, they don't really want me to do it. Then they contacted me again, and I was like, yeah, I still want to do this. And some of you said go ahead and do them, that you like to see the stuff, and even though you may not purchase it, you still want to see it, because maybe you don't want it right now, or maybe you want it for a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, or maybe you'll ask a family member to buy it for you or something like that. But there are 3 products I'm going to be sharing, but they're all from the same person, so you can buy them separately though. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'll be back, and hopefully I won't be regretting getting my hair cut like I have so many other times. As you know, if you've been around for a long time, normally Jeff cuts my hair because I'm really gun shy, so to speak, about going to the hairdresser because I've had so many hair butchers. My sister has been going to this lady for a very long time. My sister has alopecia, and her hair is super thin. It's not alopecia areata like Selena has, and it's not alopecia, I want to say totalis, yeah, totalis, because alopecia totalis, you have no hair anywhere, all over your body. Alopecia areata, you have just like spots where you are missing hair, but I can't think of the one she actually has. So her hair is super thin at the top, and around, anyway, she's got super thin hair, and this lady cuts her hair and helps her be confident. So it looks nice. So I'm hoping I'll get the same situation, and I might possibly be talking to my sister into going gray like me. Except her hair's not curly, it's straight. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I wanted to show y'all. Got a little bit cut off, but it feels a lot better. She shaped it up and fixed the layers, and it feels so much better than it did. And I'm sure it's gonna be a lot shorter. Like, this is about the same as whenever I would touch it before, like if I was grabbing it or whatever. So it's not a lot of length gone, but it's just better. At least I hope it is anyways. It seems like it's gonna be better, but we discussed it. She seems to be very knowledgeable about curly hair, and she said it will shrink up more than what it is right now because of course she just did the spray bottle, but I'm good with it. She didn't take off all my length, so I like it. It feels a lot better though, so I'm glad my sister told me about her. So there. All right, haircut. I'll show you what I got in the mail for the collaboration soon. I know, or next. I know I normally do that at the first of videos, but you know, I did it this way. Okay guys, I went ahead and changed pants. Let me get this over here. Alright, so I know I had said that I was not going to be doing any collaborations, and I know I said this earlier, but I had forgotten about a couple that I had already kind of agreed to, but it never had been, like, it was, I thought they had decided against it, is what it was. Turns out something happened with the email situation. I don't know what it was, but one of them I had been talking to since right whenever we moved. So I was, you know, just thinking, but I'm not going to do collaborations like super often. I have done a lot more recently with brand stuff than I have ever. So kind of feels a little bit weird to me doing so many. So, and I know some people have sponsored videos every single time that they put a video out. And some have them like every week, every month, all that kind of stuff. So maybe seeing the products might be like something you think, oh, well, that might be nice to have. Or it could be a good gift item or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that these products that I'm opening right now, anytime that I have them in a video for a while, I don't know how long, but for a while, if I have them in a video, there will be a link down below for them, and that way, you know, if you are interested, you can look. But don't ever feel pressured to buy anything that I show you. And everyone that I have talked with about collaborations, I tell them I do integrated videos, so they're going to be with other things. I don't know what else I'm going to be showing y'all today though, because I really don't have anything else to show y'all. I just wanted to show you my hair. Let me find the links, the actual thing, so I can show you what, so I can tell you the brand. Okay, so I was contacted. Can you show me, please? I was contacted by, I may not be saying this right, but I want to say Piklohas, Piklohas, and that is the brand of part of this. The brand of the other things is another brand, but it's the same people. So I'm going to show you this one first. This is the Cocousade. I'm not probably saying it right. Cocousade. How do you say that? Do y'all know? These are paring knives. This is a bird beak paring knife set, and there's 2 of them. Trying to get it open. And y'all know that whenever I do collabs, I show you the products and then I give you my first impression. I won't be using these to cut today though, because we're cooking, well, I maybe could, because I'm probably going to cut up an onion, but this is not like that kind of knife, a chopping knife. This is a paring knife, so honestly, it wouldn't be a good demonstration. I could have waited until I was cooking something else, but I really wanted to go ahead and show this to you guys so that you would have an idea of what it is, just in case maybe you have that person that you want to buy a gift for Christmas and you want to go ahead and get it out of the way. Okay, so it comes in like climate friendly packaging, and oh my goodness, it has a thing in there. I just can't get my hand in there. Okay, there's a little enjoy every sharp moment. So what it says. It says a good and sharp kitchen knife is a foundation of any kitchen, whether it is professional chef or a home cook. So the blade of the bird beak knife is, Noah, can you get the girls? I think they think I'm talking to them. They're gonna hit my camera. Ah! Okay, it's got the blade, the rivets, it's got a plastic ABS handle, full tang, which I'm not sure what that means, and then it's got a bird beak knife and a paring knife, and it's got the hollow holes on the blade, and it shows you how to sharpen it with your honing tool. It says Legiticism Series 2-piece bird's beak paring knife set, and it shows you the safety, sharp blades. Please handle carefully. Keep out of reach of children. This knife is intended for kitchen use only. Keep knives sharp. Never try to catch a falling knife. Do not use a sharp knife to stab, pull, or lift materials. It is required to sharpen the knife regularly. Serrated steak knife are not recommended to do that and should be cleaned after each use. Please check whether the knife is in good condition before each use. If there are any signs of damage, please dispose of carefully. So you hand wash them. They're only hand wash. And you wash it and dry it. You do not ever put these in the dishwasher, which a lot of knives, they say don't put it in the dishwasher, and I know a lot of us do. Certain knives I do put in the dishwasher. I'm guilty of that, but other ones I will not. There's certain steak knives that I have that I will not. There's a chef knife that I have, I will not. It says do not wash in dishwasher. Rinse it with warm soapy water and wipe the knife with a soft damp cloth and then dry it thoroughly. Do not clean it with harsh or abrasive cleaning detergent or scours. Do not soak it in water. And then there's this little block thing here. You can store it in your drawer. It's made to store it, to keep it in there. Now, I'm probably not going to do that, but I might do that for a little while. I'm probably not going to keep it like that forever. But you can. It says, please retain these instructions for future reference if this product proves unsatisfactory, or if you have any further queries, please contact our customer service. It's got the model number and all of that stuff, and it's made in Germany, or at least designed in Germany. I said that wrong. It's designed in Germany. So I'm going to show you the knives. This one is the bird beak paring knife. And it does have this little plastic tip on the end to make it safe. And this is supposed to be good, from what I understand, to cut, like, to peel round things like apples, potatoes, things like that. Seems very sharp. It feels like a good weight. Hold on, let me get Noah to get the doggies. Okay, so Noah got the puppies, or puppers. They're dogs. They're not puppies anymore. But anyway, it seems pretty sharp. And it seems well made, and I will be testing it. I will also be getting Jeff to check it out because he knows more about knives than I do. But I know whenever I use a knife in my kitchen, I want it to feel a certain way, and this one feels really nice. So I'm gonna put the tip, the little safety thing back on here. And I'm gonna put it back in this. Alright, and then this is the regular paring knife. It's got a good weight to it. Your knives need to have a good weight. They don't need to be light and flimsy, but they don't need to be super heavy. So this is the one with the holes. They're not holes, but they're like little divots. I don't know what it's called. Can you focus? No? It doesn't like me. There we go. Now you can see them. Alright, it feels pretty nice. It's sharp. I like this. I like the way the handles feel. They feel comfortable to me. And you do need your knives to be comfortable to you, because if they're not, well, one, you're not going to want to use them, and two, you probably won't use them properly. So, and always respect knives. They are sharp. And you need to keep your knives sharp, or they're more dangerous. So, I'm going to put those back in here. I really like these a lot. That's nice. So, I'm going to put them back in the box, too, just to make sure. Well, no, I'm not, because I'm probably going to take a picture. Alright, I'll just sit it there. Alright, and then this one is super duper long. It is a bread knife, and it's made by the same brand. Maybe I needed a knife, but I'm not going to use those for that. And I am thinking it's probably going to be the same situation, not to put it in the dishwasher and all of that. I would think so anyway, because if you do, you could make your knife duller. All right, so it has the same type of holder, the same type of blade. One thing I like about this knife, there's no way I'm getting my hand all the way in there. Come out. I could open this end. One thing I like about this one, this bread knife, is it's rounded on the end. Ta-da! Get that out of there. I like the rounded part. Alright, it's so far it looks the same. Yes. Except this says it's a 10.6 inch bread knife. That's the only difference, other than on the back side it shows you that it's got the SS bolster. It's got the 3-piece rivets, the little rivets there, plastic handle, full tang. I'm not sure what that means, but it's got something to do with the handle. Knife blade with sawtooth and hollow holes in blade. So it shows you how to sharpen it, and you sharpen each sawtooth with the honing tool 1 to 3 times on both sides. So it is different, but it's very similar to the other one. So I'm going to put that in here, and then I'm going to show you this. Like I said, this is a 10.5 inch bread knife. It has a guard here and one here, because that spot right there could be very sharp. And it looks like this. It is a bread knife. It seems to be made very well. It has those indentions, the little holes, and it's got a good weight to it. Now, you use this for bread. You don't use it for other things. Hold on. Okay, so my sister called, and while she was on the phone with me, I found out some things about this knife, because I was reading some stuff. This is not just for bread. You can use it for other things too. Fruit, vegetables, meat. You can use it for other things. In fact, oh, my finger. I did not cut myself. I bent my fingernail. Now I've got to pick up this thing because I just knocked it off. Anyway, because it's longer, you can use it for those things, which is awesome. And the full tang, I gotta figure out what that is all about. I should have while I was talking to her. Let's see. Let me see what that means. We will learn together. Y'all know I like to learn with y'all. Full tang knife. I think it has something to do with the way it handles. Can you just tell me what it means? What is a full tang knife? I really don't want to look in everything. The blade is just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, go away. If you ever look close up at a high quality chef knife, you notice, okay. I don't want to learn all that stuff. Okay, what does it mean to have full tang? What exactly is the tang, and why does it matter so much when choosing a knife? Basically, the tang, usually hidden partially or completely by the handle material, is made from the same piece of metal that forms the blade. So the same piece of metal that made this blade is the same piece of metal that runs through here. That's what it means. So this is all one thing, and then the handle's put on there. All right, so we learned something. There's more to it, but I'm not gonna talk about that other than it says it's more comfortable and more stable and more balanced. That's awesome to know. All right, so something else I learned about the bread knife that is also other things. I'm not slinging this around. The sharp end is over there. The dull side is over here. It is, it says on here, like I was slinging it around, but not like that. It says that the single-sided blade is peel off from blade automatically, fast cutting. So anyway, because of these little divots, the things don't stick to it. I keep knocking that off with my finger. I'm gonna put the knife down and we're gonna talk about the knife. And it shows that it says 33% longer blade, more than just a bread knife. And it shows where you can cut up. You can cut meats and other things with it. If it'll focus on that, not me. But it shows all kinds of things, which I will put the link down below. But actually thinking about it, that would be great for cutting a watermelon, wouldn't it? Because it's so long. Single-edged rock hollow dimples for the cutting. It's got, instead of having a pointy end, I told you about the curved end there. I like that a lot better. So I like this knife. That's my first impression so far of these two things. So now let me pick up this thing that I dropped again. I knocked off. I probably didn't put it back on properly, so I'm going to put it back into this little thing. I'm not going to probably keep them in these. I'll probably just put them in my drawer in a safe place, but I do want to let Jeff look at them before I do, and I also want to take a picture for the thumbnail. So I have already taken the plastic off of this because it's really super loud, but I have not done anything else. So let me see, how do you open it? Let me, oh, y'all can see what I'm doing. Just open, okay. There we go, and that's the brand. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's a nice box. All right, it's got another one of these little things, but it's this brand, and like I said, they're the same company, I think, can't say for sure. It says, enjoy sharp moment, a good and sharp knife. Oh, this is for knives. Oh, nope, it's not. All right, this is the Minimalist Series multifunction wooden cutting board with organizer. Now, you guys know that we have went to only using wooden cutting boards, except we do have one glass one. There are plastic cutting boards in this set. I won't be cutting on those boards. I will tell you what I'm going to use those for. So it says, prior to first use, wash with mild neutral soap and run water thoroughly to remove all soap. Dry it with a clean cloth. After the first clean, it is recommended to rub a little bit of olive oil around the whole board. I have oil that is made for cutting boards that I already own, because I have a lot of wooden cutting boards that you're supposed to keep them I want to say moisturized, but to keep them from drying out. So yeah, moisturized. So I would use that. All right, it says, after each use, wipe down the board with warm water and wipe dry with a towel. If the board is still damp, place it upright and let it air dry completely. But get as much water off as soon as possible before air drying. Wooden boards are not dishwasher safe. No wooden cutting board is dishwasher safe. They have this certain kind of cutting board that's made from wood, but it's made with other stuff too, that is dishwasher safe, but it's not this. Plastic boards are safe in the dishwasher. Never soak a wooden cutting board. Do not let the product dry under the sun or any other heat source. This process may deform and damage the board. Do not place boards inside the oven or fridge or freezer. It may deform the board the same way the heat source does. Do not stack boards over each other whilst wet. In other words, don't let them be, stacked. Do not let the product dry on a table or flat surface. The bottom of the board may be wet. Instead, dry it with a clean cloth and let it stand vertically in the organizer. How to store. Place the cutting board on the cutting board organizer. Lean on the wall. And there is an organizer in this. Keep out of reach of children. Not really sure why, but okay. There's warnings. These boards can handle all types of foods from cheese, vegetables, and meats. I recommend washing the board immediately after use when cutting raw meats. We don't advise cutting raw chicken on it. While you can, if you place it on the plastic board, that will avoid the risk of transmitting harmful bacteria. If the board does begin to smell, clean with white vinegar or rub with a half lemon and let it set for a few minutes with coarse salt before cleaning with a scrub brush and warm water. And then it asks you to keep these instructions. And then on the back it tells you how to oil your cutting board the eco-friendly way. You can use, let's see, there's nothing there to read. Coconut oil, walnut oil, or beeswax are simple non-toxic choices. Avoid vegetable oils which can be too easily become rancid. Many people use mineral oil, but it's not very eco-friendly option because it is petroleum based. Use a clean soft cloth to apply the oil to the board in the same direction as the grain. Aim for a thin, even layer over the entire wooden surface. Use as much oil as the wood will absorb. But be careful not to leave any puddles on the board surface. Allow the oil to soak in. Leave the oil on for a few hours or even overnight so that it can be thoroughly absorbed by the board. If possible, set the board in a warm place while the oil works. Remove any excess oil if the board feels oily or tacky to the touch. Use a clean, dry cloth to buff off excess oil. Before using a new board, oil the board per the directions above. Only this time, allow the oil to absorb for 12 to 24 hours to repeat the whole process until more oil is absorbed. That is why, one reason why I said I didn't want to use these things tonight is because I knew I would have to do that. I plan on doing that with you guys tomorrow. So most likely I'll do that with you guys tomorrow. I'll show you how to oil them. And since it's got to be 12 to 24 hours, maybe the next day I'll use them to cook with. The collection includes these things. I'm going to just show you. This is what it has. Alright, it's got, okay, let's see. Small plastic cutting boards, which I don't know if these are dishwasher safe. It does not say if they are, but I don't plan on putting them in the dishwasher. Alright. These, there are 4 different colors. There's, let's see if I can get them. They have a non-slip coating on the back, so they're kind of hard, but I'm going to do them like cards. There's a pretty orange looking color, then there's a pretty purplish blue, a gray, that's pretty too, and then another dark blue. And they have a grippy type surface on the back so they don't slip and slide. They also have a hole that you can hang them with. So those are 11.4 by 8.2 by 0.04 inches, if I'm correct. I think I'm reading that right. There's 4 of those. Okay. Oh, there's more plastic. Well, let me get it. Oh, there's a hole. That made it easier. You can always also use these for charcuterie boards. There is a stand that goes together like this. I think I didn't read the instructions. I'm assuming that that's how it goes, just from what I see. One for the big cutting board, one for the small, and then one for these guys, like that. So I'm gonna sit this over here in the box. Now, here's the situation with me. I don't know if I'm gonna use the stand. I am not going to get rid of the stand because at some point I would like to see if I could use the stand over there after we get the butcher block done and put it where the microwave is right now. So let me get back to this so I can show you what this is. This is a 13 by 10 inch medium cutting board. It's made out of acacia wood. All of this wood is acacia wood. So this is a medium size, and it has a groove, and then it's got these little feet on the bottom to keep it from slipping and sliding. I don't know what that's made out of because I haven't looked. Let's see if it tells me on the thing on Amazon. Okay. The plastic ones are dishwasher safe. It just says it has a non-slip surface. Oh, that's the other plastic ones. I'm not going to read all of that. I just know there's a non-slip surface there. And it has a groove to catch any juices. So that's really nice. It's very pretty. You could use this for a small, like a cheese board, a small charcuterie board. That would be awesome. And then it goes there. Am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? It can't go this way because it won't fit. Hush bird. Okay, there we go. I was doing it wrong. Okay. Then it has the 17 by 13 1.38 inch acacia board. It's this one, and it's got a cheese board face. Let's see, wait a minute, I'm trying to understand this. Cutting board face, including a draining groove and handle hole. I'm confused. Cheese board face, including large U-groove. Okay, this is the cheese board face. It's showing this. That's the cheese board face. The cutting board face is this side. And four is the cutting board organizer. One is the actual board itself. But this is like a cheese board, like a charcuterie board. You put it down and you can put like cheese or whatever, and then you put your other things here. But you can also have it this way for cutting board. And also it has handles, little grooves there on each end, which makes it really great. But it's double-sided, so you can use it either way. And honestly, I don't want to use this for anything but charcuterie because I don't want to get cuts and stuff on it. I want it to be my fancy pretty one, but we'll see. I do still want to show you guys how to cut on it, or how it works, or you know, how well it works, which is acacia wood. Acacia wood is a very precious wood. It's a very good wood. It's a sturdy wood. So I actually wanted acacia countertops years ago at the other house, but they were too expensive. But this set is really awesome. I don't know if I'm going to use this just for charcuterie or what though, but it goes into that. And isn't that cute? Here, let me pull this closer. Isn't that a cute way to store them? And if you don't want the blue one in front, just put that one in front. Or if you want gray in front, you can do it however you want. And like say your kitchen is more colorful, you could do one of the colors. And it really is nice. So that is my first impression of this set, and of the knife set, and also the bread knife. I did read a little bit more about the beak knife. It is made for like coring things, and there was a picture of doing like kiwi and stuff. So I will link them all down below. I will let you decide if you want to look at them or not. It's completely up to you. I'm not going to ever tell you what to do, but there's, you know, that's your decision. Let's see. I don't know if I have any sort of, I know I have a web, like the web page, the link. I'll have to find out if I do have any type of discount or anything like that. I will find out before I ever post this video, but there are actually discounts. There's like coupon codes on the website, so that might be what they do. But tomorrow I will oil these. I will go ahead and wash them tonight, let them dry thoroughly, and I will oil these with you. And I probably won't use them yet though, because you need to let it soak in really well. And also, after you've used your boards for a certain amount of time, like you'll notice they start getting dry looking, you want to oil them again. You keep them oiled just like you would a butcher block. And if you keep this clean and oiled, it will last you for years and years and years. You just have to make sure that you do all that. So this video is going to be super long. I know that, and I know it's just about hair and a collaboration. And if you don't enjoy this type of video, I'm sorry. I get to talking about kitchen stuff and I get excited. Anytime I get new kitchen stuff, I get excited. And it's whether it's a collab, or if I purchase it myself, or it's a gift from my husband or son or daughter or whatever, or friend or family member, I get excited about that kind of stuff because it's just something I enjoy. I enjoy cooking. So I will be using these materials with you guys. Oh, I didn't tell you how I was going to do this. So I don't want to cut anything on these because I don't like to cut on plastic whenever I'm cutting things. But what I thought I could do is, let's just say I'm cutting up chicken on my glass cutting board, because that's what I use, is my glass one for chicken. I can set the chicken on this, and then I can bend it and put it into the pot, and it just transfer it with this. Since I have them, I'm not going to get rid of them because I did get rid of all of my others, but these are super thin and easy to do. But I'm just going to use them for like a transfer, or like to sit something on. I won't be cutting on them. Plastic cutting boards are okay for that type of thing, but I have just heard too many bad things about the plastic getting into your body, and I just don't like that. Do the research yourself. Don't take my word for it. but microplastics getting into our bodies can cause issues from what I understand, and I just don't see any point in me taking any more chances. So there's that. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it, and I do hope this video is okay, and I hope you're not mad at me for doing this chatty collaboration video. But I am super excited about these. Christmas time's coming. We will maybe have Thanksgiving's coming. Maybe we'll have some charcuterie parties. And I really wanted a board that I could do that with, that wasn't used for cutting on. That way I could do the I could have a pretty board that was never anything chopped up on for that, even though it doesn't really matter. But I will use this one for cutting up like fruits and vegetables and things like that. Oh, and it has handles too. I don't know if I told y'all that. It's got little handles there, little grooves. It's so cute. I love them. I just really love them. I'm gonna have to show Jeff whenever he gets home from work. I like to show him my new toys. I cannot seem to make this go in though, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong every time. Move out of the way. I moved these and I did it easy. Okay. Maybe I just couldn't see the other side. I kept slipping. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you don't like collaboration videos, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I know some people don't like to see them, but if we're sharing things on this channel, it's because it's something we would purchase on our own. We might not have purchased these things, but it's something we would. And it's something that I think would be good. But like I said, this is my first impression. I will be sharing further. I will not be doing the same thing I'm doing now. It will be different. I will just tell you, check out the link below if you want to check out this knife or cutting board or whatever. My camera quit. Yay. But like I said, I will leave links in videos when I use this. I won't be like talking about it other than telling you if I like it or not. It'll be just like, I'm really liking this knife. I really, you know, whatever. And then there's a link below if you want to check it out. I've never done that before, but that's the way this is going to be. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Don't get mad at me about collabs. I'm torn. I want to quit doing them, but I don't want to quit doing them. But the reason why I want to quit doing them is because I don't want anybody to be mad at me. But like I said, there are YouTube creators that I watch that every single one of their videos, they're actually getting paid. They're sponsored. Someone is giving them money for talking about something. Every single one of their videos. They only do like 1 or 2 a week, but it's still 1 or 2 paid videos a week. And I don't mind them. And I hope you don't either. So, I'll see you next time. I hope. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.